Okay, can you please, this is the interview, Keep the Dream Alive interview. We're sitting with one of the visionaries who bought the items last year, the Keep the Dream Alive t-shirt. Can you please introduce yourself?
I am Dineo. I'm not sure supposed to say my surname and stuff. I'm Dineo Divine Sinabalo. I am a science student at the University of Stellenbosch, and my homie Richard started this awesome project called Keep the Dream Alive Grey Matter, and I am one of their #1 fans, and I am sharing my dream with the rest of you guys.
Okay, now can you please tell us what you dream or what's your vision?
Right, my vision, I'm an academic. My vision is I am in love with forensic science and everything that has to do with all of that. I love solving crimes, I love solving mysteries, I love solving problems, and finding an answer to a problem is basically my dream. So I want to be a forensic scientist. That's basically what I want to do. Yeah.
Okay, what steps have you taken to make sure that you stay on track?
Okay, right now I'm still in the process of getting to where I want to be, because you know when you have a plan there's basics of certain things that you have to do. Again, there's certain procedures that you have to take. Right now I'm still studying, so that's like the fundamentals that you need to do before you start getting into your forensics career. And obviously afterwards I'm going to have to do my honours in forensic science. Then after that I should start working, which will then be that beginning step into becoming the Chief of Forensics of South Africa. Yeah.
Okay, so basically that's the end goal.
That's the end goal. Well, no, that is part of the end goal. There's a bigger picture obviously, but you have to start off somewhere first. Be the Chief of Forensics, and afterwards have the prospect of maybe starting up my own pathology lab. So that would be the grander scheme or the grander plan in the end.
Okay, interesting. And now, towards you or during your journey while achieving this, what drives you?
What drives me right now is the fact that, you know, the field of forensics in South Africa is not very big. Everyone knows that, you know, solving crimes by the police is basically like non-existent. Everyone doesn't have, you know, the faith that, you know, the cops are going to help you if you're in crisis or if something terrible happens to someone that you care about or someone that you love. So even me going through some personal aspects where certain things like crime won't be solved, it kind of pushing me to try and give peace and rest to, you know, everyday South African citizens, so that they can have like a peace of mind knowing that the crime has been solved in a specific way, and then people that need to be implicated will be implicated, having full proof of exactly what happened. So I think it is just what's pushing me is wanting people to have right answers and not being left hanging. So that's what's pushing me as well, to want to be pushing, like give that drive to solve big problems that we are having right now in the country. So that's what's driving me. It's just the want or the drive to want to better our country in solving crime.
Thank you. Now, has it been hard to maintain that momentum or drive?
It's very difficult, like just in general, trying to keep a momentum, trying to maintain the same drive that you had in the beginning of before you started something. Obviously you get demotivated, things happen in your life, and you know your mindset starts to change. So yes, I have had moments, actually I've had lots of moments where you get demotivated and just be like, okay, why am I doing this? This is taking too long for me to continue. Like for example, school right now, school is a struggle. Let's say for example you might be struggling in a certain subject, then you're worried, okay, you know, if I don't do well, I'm going to be a year behind. You're going to be thinking, if I'm a year behind, then you know it's kind of pushing me back, then you get demotivated. Then even personal things like maybe friends or people around you see other people succeeding and you maybe are still stagnant, that those kind of effects do impact you and demotivate you. So yeah, everyone goes through those ups and downs, but the thing is you must just think of the grander scheme. Like think back to the beginning stages when you had that drive and that willpower to continue. Just think about how you felt at that time, during those times when you're feeling low and down. Then hopefully you should have it should be enough vuma for you to be like, hey, you know what, this is just a rough patch in the water. Let's just get over it. It's gonna pass. Eventually all things will pass. Just get over it and just keep on pushing. It might take you a bit longer, but hey, you're still gonna get there. So that's the whole aim. You're still gonna get there. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, now when you heard about the project, what came to mind?
What came to mind? It's potential. It's like, you know when you see a baby and you're like, this baby is gonna become, Superman or the president of the world. When you see something like that has so much potential to be like amazing. That's what I saw. I saw potential for something great. Yeah, I saw potential for something really great.
Okay, and how you deem the project to be influential?
Okay, the project is influential because I love the fact that it is individual, like it caters for individuals. Okay, that sounds cliche and stuff, but it really does cater for individuals, because if you do look at everyone that is part of this, like all the people like me that are part of this project, when you listen to everyone's visions and goals, everyone has a totally different goal to one another. But the thing is, you listen and then you understand where everyone's coming from, where everyone's going, how everyone is planning on getting to where they want to go, So it's showing that, you know what, you don't have to fit a specific mold to be part of the whole grey matter and keep the dream alive vision. So that is what I love about grey matter. It caters for everyone.
Okay, so any last words you'd like to share with the people who are watching your documentary or your interview?
Keep the dream alive, guys. Please don't give up. These things are very hard, like trying to go for a dream, it's not easy, but like I said before, just have that bigger picture of where you see yourself. Picture yourself being where you want to be. If you just keep on doing that, then everything will be okay. All these little bumps in the road are gonna come, but think of how awesome you're gonna be when you get to where you want to be. Then you'll be thinking back, you know what, that wasn't that bad, and then you'll be like pimping there or up there where you want to be. So the bigger picture is the ultimate goal. Like, it's gonna be so sweet when you get there. Then when you look back, even like when I look back at all of this videos and all these things, I'll be like, damn it, girl, you did it. So you guys can do it too. So that's my thing. Like, just keep positive, man. Keep positive. Yeah. And don't be boring. Just don't think that if I think like this, people are gonna think like that. Whatever you're feeling, you go for it. Doesn't matter what anybody says. You being yourself, loving yourself, obviously, you just push you.
Okay, and who's signing out?
Who's signing out? What?
AKA
AKA
nicknames.
Divine. I told you from the beginning, Dineo Divine. So yes, Divine Skate Girl D. Even though I don't know how to skateboard, but yeah.